Hey everyone, I've recently found a new raw gold guide that uses leatherworking to make its profits, and I wanted to find the truth behind this claim. Before I get started though, make sure to like this video and sub to the channel if you'd like to see more of my investigation videos. First of all guys, I need to give credit where credit's due. This video came from a YouTuber named Albie York and was shown to me by one of my subscribers who asked if I could find the truth behind the claim. The link to his video can be found in the description below if you'd like to take a look at the original content. Now his video shows you how to make X amount of gold per week without the use of the auction house. It claims that you can go into an instance Atal Dazar and skin creatures for their scales and bones to craft these shimmer scale strikers, and then just simply vendor them for 56 gold. Naturally, I was very intrigued by this because it seemed so simple, so I wanted to go ahead and try to replicate it, not just to see if I could meet that goal, but to potentially improve its value. Now, to get the most for this farm, I did create a list of 4 things that I needed to verify first. The first one is to verify the price of the item compared to other items I could potentially craft. I did find that I could craft the Cestus instead of the Striker and walk away with a profit of 21 silver for each one I craft higher. So that was my first goal. Number 2, farming the instance materials versus open world. I found that the instance materials take a lot more time for the sheer fact of downtime with resetting the instance, resetting caps with the 10 per hour, and it doesn't even include personal power level. Many of you may not have the power level to clear the instance as quickly as others, so that was nixed immediately. What I ended up coming up with was going to my Drusvar farm here for the porcupines, as you can see on screen. Now, number 3 is that there's always one item that's harder to get than any other in any given recipe. The limiter for this craftable is bloodstained bones. At maximum skinning, you're going to get a little bit more than half of the bones versus leather, so you'll always have a surplus of leather. And finally, number 4, I thought maybe I can offset the cost of using the bones and leather ratio and use the auction house to just buy the bones. Unfortunately, on my server, it's 7 gold for each. With an item crafting cost of 8 bones, that comes to 56 gold. So if I were to buy them this way, the entire profit minus 37 silver would be lost from that transaction, completely defeating the purpose of making any type of reasonable gold in a reasonable time frame. Now, knowing that it would take just under 90,000 crafts to make 5 million gold, which is everyone's common goal at this point, which is more than 886,000 leather pieces and just under 710,000 bloodstained bones, I still wanted to give this farm a test, if for nothing else to see how long would it take to complete my goal that so many have in addition of that 5 million. Here's my results after 3 hours of non-stop farming. I was able to craft 539 Cestuses, which would turn out to be approximately 30,000 gold, a little bit more, and I made 3,000 gold in trash and repaired for about 100 gold. Altogether, this brings an hourly breakdown without any rounded numbers of 11,094 gold. If I were to break this down further, we would find that I'm able to craft approximately 179.5 Cestuses per hour, not including the time it takes to actually craft and then vendor the item, in order to meet our goal of 88,699 crafted items in total. We would actually need to have 494 hours rounded up. Now again, that's not including the crafting time for each item. So unless server prices drop dramatically for the bloodstained bones, or if you have a friend or two helping with this farm, it's currently debunked, at least in the ideas of making 5 million gold. 493 hours, just to put it into an additional perspective, is 20.5 days of dedicated playtime to achieve. Now, for your own personal perspective, get onto your main tune, the one that you play the most, more than any other character, and type in /played. My time played at this level for the character that I was using to farm is 14 days and 23 hours. While I did create this guy halfway through the expansion, it still stands to say that within 6 months time frame, maybe even a year's time frame, this goal is not going to be achievable by any type of a casual player before the next expansion comes out. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown on a different kind of raw gold farm using professions. I look forward to seeing you all again for my next investigation video on farming guides out there to help you save time and spark your imagination on new ways of making gold. We'll see y'all next time.